somewhere beneath the ocean right now, a $5 billion submarine carries enough nuclear firepower to alter the fate of nations, and no one outside a handful of officials knows where it is. That is not an oversight. That is the entire point. USS Kentucky was not built to fight a war. It was built to make starting one unthinkable. The question is, what makes a single submarine that powerful? USS Kentucky, hull number SSBN 737, stands as the 12th ballistic missile submarine in the Ohio class and the 3rd U.S. Navy vessel to carry the Kentucky name. Construction began at the Electric Boat Division of General Dynamics in Groton, Connecticut, where the keel was laid on December 18, 1987. The submarine was christened and launched on August 11, 1990, and officially entered active service on July 13, 1991, following commissioning ceremonies at the same Groton shipyard. At 560 feet in length and a beam of 42 feet, Kentucky is among the largest submarines ever built for the U.S. Navy. Submerged, it displaces approximately 18,750 tons. The vessel's crew consists of 15 officers and 140 enlisted personnel, a size that supports extended patrols and the unique dual crew system that maximizes operational availability. The submarine's hull is shaped for stealth, with anechoic tiles bonded to the exterior to reduce sonar detection. Power comes from a single S-8G pressurized water nuclear reactor, designed and built by Electric Boat, which drives a geared turbine connected to a single propeller shaft. This arrangement provides effectively unlimited range, with endurance at sea determined by food and crew stamina rather than fuel. Kentucky is capable of operating at depths exceeding 800 feet and can reach submerged speeds greater than 25 knots, though exact figures remain classified. Every detail of Kentucky's construction and design reflects its central mission: to remain hidden, reliable, and always ready. The submarine's physical scale, engineering, and crew structure are not aimed at traditional naval combat, but at maintaining a continuous, undetectable deterrent presence beneath the world's oceans. Beneath the surface, Kentucky's purpose comes into focus, not as a weapon of first use, but as the backbone of the United States' nuclear deterrent. In America's strategic doctrine, nuclear forces are split into 3 parts: land-based missiles, long-range bombers, and submarines like Kentucky. This 3-part structure, known as the nuclear triad, is designed to ensure that no single threat or surprise attack could eliminate the nation's ability to respond. Among these 3 legs, the submarine force is singled out by U.S. Strategic Command as the most credible. Kentucky's ability to disappear into the world's oceans for months at a time makes it exceptionally hard to track or destroy. As a result, even the most sophisticated adversary must assume that a retaliatory strike remains possible, no matter what happens to other forces. This is the logic behind continuous at-sea deterrence. At any given moment, several ballistic missile submarines are on patrol, each ready to carry out its mission if required. The rest are in port for maintenance or crew rotation, but the patrol cycle is carefully managed so that a hidden deterrent is always on station. This posture is not theoretical. U.S. Navy policy calls for overlapping patrols, ensuring that at least 4 Ohio-class submarines are on alert at all times. Crew rotations and nuclear propulsion make it possible to sustain this tempo year-round. The result is a force that is not only survivable, but also reliable, able to absorb a first strike and still guarantee a devastating response. Kentucky's presence beneath the waves is a silent signal. As long as it remains undetected and ready, the risks of nuclear aggression are simply too great for any rational adversary to accept. Deep inside USS Kentucky, the missile compartment stretches the length of a city block, lined with 24 vertical launch tubes. Each tube is a sealed cylinder engineered to hold a Trident 2D5 ballistic missile in complete isolation from the rest of the submarine. The design allows for a maximum of 24 missiles, but Navy policy limits Kentucky's operational load to 20. The remaining tubes are kept empty by deliberate choice, providing flexibility for maintenance and future upgrades rather than reflecting any technical constraint. The heart of Kentucky's strategic role lies in these 20 Trident 2D5 missiles. Each missile is a 3-stage, solid-fueled weapon capable of striking targets more than 12,000 kilometers away. The range allows Kentucky to remain hidden in vast ocean areas while still holding distant targets at risk. Launch can be ordered while the submarine is submerged, preserving stealth and survivability. Even at the moment of use, this missile loadout is not about maximizing destructive power, but about ensuring a credible, reliable second strike capability. The ability to launch from underwater at intercontinental range means that Kentucky can deliver a response even if all other forces have been neutralized. The physical architecture of the missile compartment, 24 tubes with 20 loaded, stands as a concrete guarantee of deterrence, not as an invitation to use force, but as a silent assurance that retaliation remains possible under any circumstance. The Trident 2-5 missile aboard Kentucky is often described as capable of carrying up to 14 independently targetable warheads. This figure reflects the technical design of the missile's MIRV, multiple independently targetable reentry vehicle bus. Yet, the actual number of warheads loaded on each missile is shaped by arms control agreements and United States policy, not by technical limits. Under the New START Treaty, the United States is capped at 1,550 deployed strategic warheads across all legs of the triad. For the submarine fleet, this translates to an average of 4 to 5 warheads per missile, well below the missile's maximum potential. Navy force planning deliberately avoids loading each missile to capacity. Instead, Kentucky's missiles are configured with a mix of warhead types and numbers, balancing reliability, flexibility, and treaty compliance. Some missiles may carry as few as 1 or 2 warheads, others slightly more, but the fleet-wide average remains tightly controlled. This approach ensures that the submarine's deterrent value does not depend on raw numbers alone. The ability to guarantee a devastating response is preserved while staying within international commitments and maintaining strategic stability. The true power of Kentucky lies not in theoretical warhead counts, but in its assured, survivable presence beneath the ocean. Power for Kentucky begins with its S-8G reactor, a pressurized water nuclear plant designed by General Dynamics Electric Boat. Unlike diesel-powered submarines, Kentucky's reactor provides a core life measured in decades, not years. The reactor does not require refueling on every patrol, and instead supports continuous operations for over 20 years between major overhauls. The most recent refueling and complex overhaul, called RCOH, took place at Portsmouth Naval Shipyard from 2009 to 2011, extending Kentucky's service life into the 2030s. This nuclear plant drives a geared steam turbine that turns a single propeller shaft, and it delivers enough energy for months of submerged endurance. The only real limits are food and crew stamina. To keep Kentucky ready year-round, the Navy uses a dual crew system known as Blue and Gold. Each crew is a full complement of 15 officers and 140 enlisted personnel trained to operate every system on board. The crews rotate on and off the submarine in cycles, typically spending 70 to 90 days at sea before handing over to their counterparts. This arrangement allows Kentucky to spend more than 90% of its time on patrol or ready for deployment while still giving sailors time ashore for rest and training. The dual crew model is essential for maintaining the high operational tempo required for continuous deterrence. It ensures that the submarine and its strategic mission are never left waiting on human endurance. Kentucky's endurance, both mechanical and human, forms the backbone of its silent, persistent presence beneath the waves. Stealth remains the foundation of Kentucky's deterrent. Power. The submarine's hull is covered with anechoic tiles, specialized rubber-like coatings that absorb sonar pulses and disrupt sound waves, making detection by enemy sensors far more difficult. Every seam and every mounting point is engineered to minimize noise. The propeller, a skew-back design rather than a pump jet, is shaped to reduce cavitation and further mask the submarine's presence. These quieting features are not technical flourishes. They are essential to the boat's ability to disappear in the vastness of the ocean, denying adversaries any certainty about its location. The cost of this capability is often cited as $5 billion, but that figure is best understood as a shorthand for the total investment over Kentucky's decades of service. It reflects not just the original construction, but also the complex upgrades, maintenance, and refits that keep the submarine relevant in a world of advancing threats. In today's terms, the price tag is a measure of the value placed on assured deterrence, an investment in a system designed never to be used in war, but always to be ready. Yet the future is uncertain. Advances in anti-submarine warfare, especially unmanned underwater vehicles and distributed sensor networks, threaten to erode the sanctuary that submarines like Kentucky have long relied on. Naval planners now face a new challenge: preserving the invisible shield that underpins strategic stability. The continued investment in stealth, modernization, and operational secrecy is not a luxury, but a necessity. As technology races forward, the stakes grow higher. The silent shield must hold, or the logic of deterrence itself could be called into question. Kentucky's real power isn't in theoretical warhead counts or price tags. It's in remaining undetected, always ready, and in making conflict unthinkable. As arms control evolves and deterrence strategies adapt, this silent presence still shapes global stability. The greatest weapon is the war that never happens. Share your thoughts below.